Welcome to the Spanish for Nomads podcast. I'm Sarah Thompson with Carlos Mendez. Today, we're learning getting around in Spanish, taxis, buses, ride-hailing, and directions for nomads. Practical Spanish you can use immediately in your nomad life. Whether you're renting an apartment in Mexico or catching a bus in Spain, this episode will get you speaking with confidence. Vamos!
Hola, I'm Carlos. Today we'll do 3 things. Teach the must-know transport words, practice pronunciation you'll actually use, and act out real situations, including a late-night mix-up and how to fix it. By the end, you'll be able to hail a taxi, buy a bus ticket, use ride-hailing apps, and ask for directions in Spanish with less hesitation.
Quick preview. We'll start with the key vocabulary you need. Then Carlos will lead a pronunciation drill. We'll role-play a few dialogues, share cultural tips for safety and tipping, run a late-night nomad scenario, and finish with a shadowing exercise and homework. One phrase at a time. You'll be using this tomorrow.
Section 1. Key vocabulary. I'll say the Spanish word, then the quick meaning, and a short example you can use immediately. Repite después de mí when we get to the practice section. First word, taxi. Same as English. Un taxi, por favor. Useful, add the destination. Al aeropuerto, por favor.
Parada, stop or stand. ¿Dónde está la parada de autobús? Boleto, ticket. Un boleto a la ciudad, por favor. Parada de autobús, bus stop. Destino, destination. Mi destino es la calle 10.
Derecha/izquierda, right/left. Ask, ¿a la derecha o a la izquierda? ¿Cuánto cuesta? How much does it cost? Useful for buses and taxis. Esperar, to wait. ¿Puede esperar un momento? Tarifa, fare. ¿Cuál es la tarifa al centro? Now, Section 1 continued. Quick context notes. In many Latin American countries, people say taxi or colectivo for shared vans. In Spain, you might hear autobús for longer buses and micro or bus informally. We'll only focus on the most transferable words, so you don't get overwhelmed. Section 2. Pronunciation practice. Let's run 3 focused drills. The rolled R, RR, the Spanish J sound, and the soft D between vowels. Repeat after me slowly, then at normal pace. First, perro, carro, arreglo. Feel the light trill in the middle.
Perro, carro, arreglo. One more time, a bit faster. Perro, carro, arreglo. Great! Next, the J sound. Jorge, joven, juego. It's softer than English H in some regions, stronger in others. Jorge, joven, juego.
Finally, the soft D between vowels. Cuidado, ciudad, salida. It sounds like a very soft th in some accents. Cuidado, ciudad, salida. Practice numbers for addresses and fares. 20, 30, 40. 1 to 10 quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Repeat them with me.
Section 3. Real dialogue. We'll role-play a short taxi pickup. I'm the passenger. Carlos, you're the driver. Scene. Downtown after a concert. I need to get to Calle 10, number 23. Ready? Buenas noches. ¿Me puede llevar a Calle 10, número 23, por favor?
Claro, suba por favor. ¿Va a pagar con efectivo o tarjeta? Efectivo. ¿Desea que ponga el taxímetro? Sí, por favor, ponga el taxímetro.
Alternate regional phrasing. In casual Mexican Spanish, you might hear me lleva a or me puede llevar a. In Spain, drivers might say va para Calle 10. Listen for that. And for apps, you can say he pedido un Uber. Debería estar en 5 minutos.
Cultural tips. Tipping varies. In many Latin American cities,
10 to 15% is normal for taxis if service is good. In Spain, tipping is smaller and less expected. At night, always check the car model and plate on the app before entering. Share your ride with a friend, and prefer official dispatch or the app when possible. If a driver refuses the meter, insist politely or choose another vehicle. Por favor, póngalo. Si no, bajo aquí.
Nomad scenario. Late arrival and wrong stop. I land late and the driver drops me at the wrong place. Role play. Disculpe, este no es mi destino. Mi destino es calle 1023. Driver. Pensé que era calle 1032. I reply. No, calle 1023. ¿Puede regresar un tramo?
If the driver won't go back, use a firm but polite option. Bájeme aquí, por favor. Voy a pedir otro taxi por la app. Or check the app. En la app aparece calle 1023, no 32. For safety, get out in a well-lit area if needed, and move to a nearby cafe or 24-hour place while you re-request the ride. Muy bien.
Practice exercise. Repeat after us. We'll do 6 essential phrases. I say the Spanish line, Carlos repeats slowly, then you repeat twice. Ready? Phrase 1. Un taxi al aeropuerto, por favor.
Un taxi al the airport, por favor. ¿Cuánto cuesta hasta el centro?
¿Puede esperar 5 minutos? Phrase 4. Mi destino es calle 1023.
Voy a pedir un Uber. ¿Puede indicarme dónde me deja? Y número 5. ¿Cuál es la placa del carro? Use esto de noche si necesita verificar el ride.
Final practice phrases. Bájeme aquí, por favor. Now go back and repeat each phrase twice on your own. You can pause the episode and shadow us. That repetition is where fluency grows. One phrase at a time. You'll be using this tomorrow.
Recap and homework. Top 8 phrases we practiced are in the show notes. Homework, pick 2 phrases, record yourself saying them, and try them in a local context or language exchange this week. Bonus, use the app and practice entering an address in Spanish so you're comfortable with the words for street, number, and destination.
CTA, head to nomadlifesuccess.com for transcripts, downloadable flashcards, and a printable cheat sheet titled Transport Spanish, Quick Phrases for Nomads. There's also a free ebook, Your Fast Track to Financial Freedom. Visit the show notes now to get the materials and start practicing.
That's our practical toolkit for getting around in Spanish. Keep practicing the phrases. Check your app details before every ride, and favor well-lit spots at night. Muy bien. You did great today.
That's our Spanish lesson for getting around in Spanish. Taxis, buses, ride-hailing, and directions for nomads. Great job practicing today. Remember, speak Spanish, live nomad life fully. Head to nomadlifesuccess.com for our courses and lesson materials. Don't forget the free Your Fast Track to Financial Freedom ebook while you're there. Subscribe and we'll see you in the next episode. Speak Spanish, live nomad life fully.